Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel. By the video title, you know what this video is about. The Steelers selected Troy Fautanu, right tackle. He said left tackle, right tackle from Washington. Washington who played in national championships. I think I had him in my mock draft, one of those drafts I did. Select him. We kind of figured that we're going to either be, in my opinion, I feel like it's going to either be a tackle or a cornerback. Cooper DeJean, I believe he hasn't been taken yet. As a guy who I want the Steelers to draft. He could be a second round pick type of guy, maybe trade up for, or a guy that may fall right there in that spot. You never know what could happen in draft to draft. We've seen crazy things happen. But I think Troy Fautanu is a good player. Good player. Saw on the outside. We knew the Steelers going to go with the tackle because the centers in this draft, people was kind of overhyping. Like I said, Jackson Power Johnson is cool. He's a cool player. But like Zach Frazier is a good player too as well. But they were kind of overhyping them, making it sound like it was like this generational like picks. I'm like, nah, you probably wait the second round to get one of those guys. But some of these tackles in this draft could be generational type, like J.C. Latham, who was selected already, like Talise Fiaga, another guy who we was looking at, who got selected as already too. And now we see this spot right here where we got Troy Fautanu to fix that right side of the line. Got him, Byron Jones as well. And we also, of course, still looking for a center, but we got I just see Malu. We have James Daniels. We have a nice core offensive line. Najee Harris been running very hard throughout his tenure with the Steelers. 3 straight 1,000-yard seasons. And Jalen Warren running very hard as well, over 1,000 scrimmage yards last year. Najee and him both had that. So it'll be very interesting to see what the Steelers, how the Steelers do with this. I know he's trying to be a run-based team, a head-based team, and he's a good guy to use in that run scheme because he's the guy who can pull the guards. He can get out there to the second level and run. Can get good leverage. Can create a lot of big-time push too in the rushing attack. Now, sometimes the only thing that's by looking at his stuff, the only weakness you really have, that you might say sometimes like his hand placement. That's something really that like, people might say about him like that. They say he might lose leverage like that, hand placements. But if you watch some of his film, I watched a moderate amount of his film. I was doing the mock draft stuff like that, watching a lot of the tackles, the top tackles in the first round and stuff. He's a pretty good player to me. Pretty good player, 325 pounds, a big force, a big brute force on the outside who's athletic and quick. You see a guy that size, you won't think that he might be as athletic and as quick. He's very elusive. He's very lateral and quick. Can get side to side as well and create a lot of leverage and get to the second level and make those hits. Because sometimes with the way the Steelers try to run the football this year, they want to start doing some like different crafty schemes. You see Arthur Smith did that a lot when he had Derrick Henry in his backfield. He has to do things where you have the tackle may pull up. And tight end might take the guy that take one of the rushers coming in. Tackle might pull up and go to the second level and get somebody down and create another space and a gap for the running back to get to. So it'd be very creative the way they try to find a way to use the O-line, because we got guys who are very athletic like Broderick Jones. We have a guy who's athletic and Troy Fautanu as well on the outside. And I just see Malu and James Daniels are athletic guys too. So we have a versatile O-line. So it's gonna be very interesting to see what the Steelers do in his style and his scheme. We can see a lot of 23 personnel with 2 backs in the backfield and mixing it up with Najee and Warren, different things and different looks. So I'm very pumped up and excited to see what the Steelers do with that. Second round tomorrow, I will be doing a live stream, probably most likely for the second round of the draft like that. I know I missed the past 2 Fridays for live streams, but I'm gonna be back on there for that for the second round tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that. But yeah, the pick is pretty good pick for me. A good pick for me. I give it a A-minus pick. Nice pick, a solid pick. It helps. It's a position we need, and it helps out a lot. As you guys know, I know Marius Mills was a guy that still was looking at you as well, but Troy Fautanu was ranked a little higher than Marius Mills. Marius Mills is good, but he only really had 1 year, only 1 year to play it like that. But Fautanu was ranked higher, more experienced, and has played at a high level too, especially being in Washington, a team that made a big-time run in the playoffs last year, the college football playoffs, and got to the national championships and fell a little short. But I think with his versatility and the way his play style is, I think he's going to be a game changer for our O-line. And the Steelers finally addressed the O-line. Last year they did it a little bit. Year before last they did it when they added, I just said Malu. James Daniels was already there. And then we went out there and got Broderick Jones to the team. And then now this year we adding the guy, Troy Fautanu. We added him to our team as well. So they go out there and fix the line up. You have a bell cow back in Najee Harris that you need to extend, hopefully. Extend him and keep him for a long run because he's a good player. I feel like he's one of those stable guys who can be a stable in our team for 10, 12 plus years. And you have Jalen Warren as well, who's a very good player too. Russell Wilson, the veteran quarterback, he needs some protection. Now Russell Wilson, I think Russell Wilson and Justin Fields have combined for the most sacks by any quarterbacks the past 2 years. Past 3, 4 years. I think that was a little record thing that happened. But most of those sacks they got was some sacks them trying to do too much. With the new O-line we got now, it might help them a lot in the long run, because looking at it like this, Russell Wilson going to be the guy who takes over for this season, and we'll see Justin Fields most likely take over next season, and Steelers probably find a way to get a deal done. Now, if Russell Wilson get jacked up or injured or start playing terrible, doing that let's ride Russell stuff, then Justin Fields will see the field a little earlier, of course. But hopefully, everything goes right and goes on as planned, and we see Justin Fields, sit behind Russ for a little bit this year, and then next year get in there. And with the new old line, with the run scheme we got, with Arthur Smith calling the plays, we see a new offense. Like I mentioned before, we don't have to score like 30 points a night. We can just score. Like last year, we averaged, I think, 17 points a game. 17, 18 points per game, and we won 10 games last year. If we just go out there and average 23 points, 22 points, maybe 21 points a game, which I think we can probably get more than that. At least like 22, 23-ish. We probably would have won like 13 games last year. And we can just do that this year with this defense we have with TJ Watt, Alex Highsmith, Mia Fitzpatrick, Cameron Hayward, Keanu Benton, Joey Porter Jr., all these guys who we have on defense, these elite level talents on defense, we can go out there and win a lot of games. So hopefully the Steelers can just find a way to get points up. Hopefully Troy attributes to the offensive line, protecting the quarterback, and getting our run game even better, because I think we ranked 12th in rushing last year, so getting us up there in the top 10 and getting us even better, maybe top 5, you never know. So hopefully we can get up there like that. But I liking the pick. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about the pick. I'm about to watch the rest of the draft and do a full draft analysis on everybody probably tonight or maybe tomorrow. We'll see what happens, but peace out.